glad tidings from St. Joseph Parish and Champion. We're back here for episode 6 of Meet the Parish. And I am joined today by 3 guys. I've got Rob, Pat, and Tom. They're like the Booyah brothers, I'm told. They're like the Crosby, Stills, and Nash of Booyah. Now, what I want to know right away, is there a Neil Young guy? Is there another guy that doesn't come, or he comes sometimes, but not all the time? Who do we have?
Everybody pretty much shows up.
It's just you 3 guys as the leaders.
Over the years, we had some guys that kind of.
Eric Bain helps out quite a bit.
Right.
Jake.
Jake Harrison, all the time. And then we got guys that help us haul kettles. That's a big part of the job.
All right, so you got the roadies too.
Yeah.
So you got the road crew, you got it all. Well, we'll talk Booyah in a minute. I want to give you guys a chance to introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about who you are. You can shout out to your favorite family members. You can skip the some that you don't want. And then also what we want to do is talk about your connection to how you got involved in the picnic, the parish picnic, which is a pretty big deal, and we'll talk more about that as well. So Rob, lead us off.
I'm Rob Junio. My parents had a home farm here right in Frog Station. I was born and raised here. Moved to Howard for about 5 years, and then we ended up coming back because we liked the area, we liked the community, and came back out here about roughly 20 years ago. My wife is Heather. I have 2 boys, Lucas and Hunter. One's 18, one's 16. So, yeah, hopefully they'll be on the Booyah crew coming up here. So,
Yeah. Young guys.
yep, we need the young guys because there's a little bit of work involved with Booyah. So.
I've been at the church here since I got married. You can look at my wife, see what year that was. 36 years, I believe it is. And before that, I belonged to Lincoln Parish. That's where I was born and raised in Urine. So I got 2 daughters and 4 grandkids, 2 girls, 2 boys.
Tom?
My name is Tom Reamer. I actually grew up in Reedsville and moved up here, married my wife, that was 97, so there you go. And we have 2 kids, Zach and Travis. They're 20 and 19, 18. So I recently changed churches, but they still need me on this crew apparently. So no, I'm very satisfied with, obviously staying here, and it's fun. We have a good time doing this. So.
That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. So the picnic, we talked about that. It's been a mainstay at St. Joseph for many years. And so my favorite thing to ask on something like this would be, are there any really amazing or wacky memories that you might have of either the picnic or the Booyah preparation going into it? Something that you'll never forget. Rob? We'll go with Tom on that one.
Okay. Probably the best memory I have, I don't know if it's the best, maybe the worst memory. The one year that we tried, it was a spring, we tried making without Pat. This is the professor of Booyah right here. So he says, well, you guys think it's so easy, just, you can take it on yourselves one spring. So we tried it, and that didn't turn out the best. We had some issues. It got a little bit too hot. I remember we were scraping a little bit off the bottom. So anyone that remembers having Booyah that spring, that extra flakes in it, that was not black pepper. So that's kind of the worst of it, I guess.
It's touchy.
Yeah.
Another memory?
Well, if you've ever seen us cook Booyah, we know we have some backwoods ways of our Booyah cooking. So it's always great. They tell us it's #1 in the area. Whether that's true or not, we don't really know. But we had a kettle that was bolted to a wooden stick once. A nut fell off. Next scoop, we got it in the kettle. In the small scooper, we took it out. No harm, no foul. But we did lose a nut in the booyah kettle one time.
It was stainless steel.
Yeah, stainless steel.
I put it together. I thought there was no way it could come off, but it did.
God
It
was
can't-
looking down at us.
It's welded now. It can't come off.
But no harm, no foul. We got it right out the next scoop, and it was no problem. But we did get a little nervous for a little while because we didn't know what we were going to do with the whole booyah kettle.
Somebody's got to, right, what are you going to do with it?
Pat, what's your
Probably the worst thing, one time I ordered the chicken, all the chicken, which is 270 pounds of chicken, and the place I ordered it from forgot to order it. So I was scrambling, trying to figure out where I'm going to get all this chicken. Funny, we always put a couple rings of bologna, we hang it in the kettle on a copper wire and heat it up, and we have that for breakfast. And we had guys come around, what's your secret? Your booyah's so good. I said, we got bologna in it. Really? Bologna. There is, but we take it out and eat it for breakfast. So,
Just the flavoring that counts.
yeah, that's,
And one of the keys, we can't leave this out. Rob has to shake that paprika at the end.
That's the secret.
That's
of
absolutely
the whole
crucial.
thing.
People don't realize how, that 75-gallon pot, that extra shake or two, that's crucial. It's underrated how that paprika shake.
There's no recipe for that. That's just off the
No.
cuff.
Only Rob can do
that's
that.
the only thing we don't measure.
So that probably leads to, how long you guys been together? Pat, you could lead this question, but how long have you been together? And then walk us through the
Okay.
booyah making production deal.
The best I can look back, it's got to be about 12 years. Brad Adams came in, they had somebody else making booyah here, and they were going to quit or done. Brad came in, he's the one that makes booyah in Casco. And he came in and he said, I'll do it a couple years and get you guys trained up. Well, we did it 1 year with him, and I said, okay, he's got everything on a spreadsheet. I mean, it's all by what you watch and do it. And I took their recipe, but then I tweaked it,
Made it our own.
made it our own.
So you guys put the chocolate in, or is it the cinnamon?
We can't
I'm trying to, I can't remember what it was.
Can't reveal a recipe.
All right. Well, then it's you guys. There's no doubt you guys have a good time doing it, and it's great fun for the people that show up. And over the years, it's been a big deal. This year's a different story with the pandemic. We're just in a different place, but we're still planning to host the picnic. We'll talk more about that in a second. But one last question: when you do something like this, at the end of the day, and the last kettle's been packed up, and the spoons are gone, and the people are gone, tell us, maybe how does it connect to your faith? You're doing this for more than just camaraderie. Talk about how booyah and faith might mix together for a pretty nice recipe.
Well, I think it feels good to know that you helped out the parish. Not only the parish, but obviously financially, it's a huge plus for the parish. But even to see the parish come together, have a good time, and booyah is part of it. I mean, we're not gonna say that we're all of it, but it's certainly a big part. At least I feel it is, and it's good to see everyone come and have a good time. Feels good to sell out as well.
Yeah, we sell out early every year, and they make more. And I did some years make a little more, but selling out is a good thing. People come. We got people sit here in the parking lot and watch us make it because they want to make sure they get some. Seriously.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I mean, it's just good to see everybody come together as a parish. This is one of our main fundraisers for the parish. I don't know the percentage exactly, but it's a major portion of our fundraising for the year. And to see everybody come out, get congratulations, get these kudos from the people that say, oh, you got the best booyah around. How early are you guys here? We start at 2 in the morning. And people don't realize that. We're here at 2 in the morning, starting the fires, getting the kettles going. That's why Karen brings us breakfast every year. So she goes out of her way. Thanks, Karen. We appreciate it. And
Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys. We do
When
have
the sun comes
Bloody
up, we have
Marys
Bloody
sometimes.
Marys.
So yeah. It's just a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie between ourselves, and a lot of BS sometimes and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun, and just seeing everybody come out enjoying it. Like Pat said, people coming from a lot of times a long ways away, getting here. Some guys come and park in the parking lot at 4:35 in the morning, and they know it's not going to be done till 9, but they're here early to get their kettle in and get their bowl out of it and enjoy it.
I think
so,
they like to sit, they watch us make it.
yeah.
So 3 faces of faith, 3 different faces. And I guess what I would say is a couple of things. It probably doesn't surprise you then that we've already received hundreds of dollars worth of pre-orders. Does that surprise you?
Not really. No.
Yeah, it's already sell. So we talk about selling out, we're well on our way, but we want to make sure we promote. The picnic this year will be primarily a drive-through booyah and a raffle. So we ask you to contact the parish office, and Kim and I will have some information at the bottom telling you who to contact and how to get tickets for raffles and or booyah. Order it up now because Pat's going to make a couple batches, but you know, we got to get it going here.
We'll make more than what pre-orders are.
It's important to pre-order, that way we know how much to base that on, and then we'll have a lot of extra for the drive-ups. We just may not go our full amount we normally do, just because of the picnic not happening, you know, the drive-up only, but we'll have plenty. So
Awesome. We look forward to seeing you on the next edition of Meet the Parish. God bless.